I'm back again today with some more videos. I haven't forgotten about you guys. Oh my gosh, I had a lot going on. I've just been depressed. I miss my grandpa. And so not only that, my washer decided to explode. I don't know any better word. So basically I had a front load washer that came with the house when I got it. I don't really like front load washers because I like to, you know, get my water in there and mix things into the water, bleach or OxyClean, and then put the clothes in. But like with a front load washer, you can't really do that. So I'm not really a big fan, but it came with the house, whatever. So anyway, I did laundry and it locked the door and I could not open the door to get my clothes out. And I'm like, oh my God, my clothes are trapped in there and I need some jeans. And so I finally pressed enough buttons to where the door unlocked. I go to open the door and water, like a wall, like a tsunami of water was like, wow, like right in my face. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I close the door as fast as I can and I call my brother-in-law who's like an appliance repairman. And I'm like, I have a 911 on my washer. So he comes over the next day after work. Poor, sweet, dear brother spends like 2 hours. Like, we have to get the shop vac. We have to drain the water out of it with the shop vac. It took forever. He, like, unclogs it. He does this. He does that. He's like, oh, okay, you're good. He test runs it, like, 3 times, you know, having it fill up and drain the water before he leaves. And he's like, you're good. Go ahead and wash your clothes. You're going to be good. I want you to do a test run. And I'm like, I'm terrified to do laundry. Like, what? I don't want something bad to happen. He's like, you're going to be fine. So he leaves, he goes home, and I start my laundry, and all of a sudden I'm sitting in my dining room, and I hear this trickling, and my dining room is like back to back with where the washer is, and I hear this trickling of water. I'm like, I don't think that's normal. And I hear the trickling of water again, and I'm like, that's really not normal. So I get up, and just by the time I walk, like, I don't know, 15 feet from the dining room to where the washer is, there is like ½ an inch of standing water all over my house. It seeped through the walls, underneath, to my dining room, to my bathroom. It was in the hallway. Underneath the washer and dryer was soaked. I was like, oh my God. And at this point, I had no towels because we had used all the towels when it exploded. It had the wall of water the first time, and we had used them when we drained the water initially. So I had 0 towels in my house and ½ an inch of standing water in 3 to 4 rooms in the hallway. And I am just bawling my eyes out, and I get my shop vac and I like suck up all the water with the shop vac. It took forever. I was just like in tears, hysterical, like texting my mom like, oh my God. No, it was horrible. So the next day I bought a new washer and dryer, end of story. And we just put the other ones at the curb, and I put works free, and they were gone before I was even back with the other ones, so I didn't have to haul them off. Oh my gosh, it was a fiasco. I was traumatized and devastated, and I was so scared to even use the new washer and dryer. I was like, oh, what if it happens again? I don't have any more towels. But it worked. So that's what I've been doing for the last 2 days. Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm here to review a candle. This candle is Sparkling Berry Fizz from the Summer Sips collection. And I give this a 10 out of 10 on packaging. I absolutely was just a big fan of this collection as a whole. So it says Sparkling Berry Fizz, pint of elderberry berries, fresh picked black currants, and 3 great friends. So it has kind of the recipe for it, for the drink. And the top has these super cute lids. It's got like this pop art kind of theme going on. And I just loved the lids on these. I wish they would put these adorable stickers on all of the lids, like on the collections that don't have the super cute patinaed lids. I wish they would do this on all of them. Oh my gosh. The flies in the south. I just saw another one. The other day when I was recording, there was a fly. Oh my gosh. Not again. Anyway, just ignore it. Summer Sips, super cute. And I did want to compare kind of the packaging. This has been kind of revamped, and it just came out in the POPTAILS collection, and it is now called Sangria Berry Freeze instead of Sparkling Berry Fizz. So they both have an SBF name, so it's kind of confusing which one's the old one and which one's the new one. The blue from last year's wax kind of matches the blue in the middle there. So they kind of both had this drinky sort of theme. They have the super cute stickers on the lid. So I will say I think these are different. I believe this one is sweeter. They're 99% the same, but I don't think this is a direct repackage. So if you missed out on this candle and you like what you hear in the review, go pick this one up. It is just out in the POPTAILS collection in Bath & Body Works right now. Go pick it up because they're very, very similar. Alright, so the scent description for Sparkling Berry Fizz, I keep wanting to call it Sangria Berry Freeze. It says, add some sparkle to a summer afternoon with this blend of sweet elderberry, tart black currants, and bubbly spring water. So based on the scent description, it's supposed to have elderberry, that's hard to say, elderberry, black currants, and bubbly spring water. Now, I am totally into like holistic health and stuff. Like you guys know, I do the oil pulling and blah, blah, blah. Basically, I'm allergic to like every single medicine. So I kind of have to rely on holistic methods. Like I'm allergic to penicillin and blah, blah, blah. So I do a lot of the elderberry lozenges like in the fall and during flu season. You can get them at Walgreens, sometimes at Walmart, I think, and they're just an elderberry lozenge. And they're supposed to keep you from getting sick. They're supposed to help your immune system. So to me, this candle smells exactly like elderberry lozenges. That you would just open the bag. It's kind of like a cough drop almost. And it smells exactly like an elderberry lozenge to me, like exactly. So if you've used those, you know what scent I'm talking about. What I find interesting is this says elderberry, black currants, and bubbly spring water, but the lid, if you look at the lid, it's got blackberries, elderberries, raspberries, and a strawberry in the back. I don't know if that's just for looks, but to me, this definitely has a raspberry and blackberry tinge to it. Also, it smells like elderberry lozenges. It also smells like if you make smoothies, which I make smoothies and I make like homemade ice cream. If you open, like if you go to Walmart or the store and you get a bag of frozen berries and it's just mixed berries, there's usually raspberries and blackberries and blueberries all mixed in there together. And basically when you open that bag of frozen berries to make a mixed berry smoothie, that is what this candle smells like. And the same goes for the new version. They pretty much smell identical, and it's like this deep, dark, ripe berry scent, and it is just like super sweet, super fruity. I love this scent. So the scent appeal, are you going to like this? Well, if you like fruity scents, you're more than likely going to love this candle. Again, it's like a deep berry scent. This isn't like a light crisp berry, like a strawberry or a cherry or like a watermelon, like a light crisp airy fruit. This is like a deep, juicy, dark blackberry. So it's a different scent, but it is very fruity, and oh, it just smells so good. Like, I love it. So the throw on this particular candle, I give it an 8 out of 10. Honestly, Summer Sips was just such a good collection. Almost every single candle in that collection was such a strong thrower. This is my last one, so you know it's gone after this. I pretty much have no more Summer Sips left. I have maybe one nectarine green tea, and I have like 3 or 4 peach cilantro twists in Horde, which I won't burn because that's one of the best candles ever. But Summer Sips is just in general had a really strong throw. So this one definitely fills up a whole room. It kind of seeps out into the hallway. Maybe fill like a room or two, not your whole house, but definitely a super strong candle. I definitely was not disappointed, and I'm really hoping the Sangria Berry Freeze is just as strong. The performance on this candle and pretty much all of the ones in the Summer Sips collection, 10 out of 10. This collection was just, it burned flawlessly, and I've been burning up some of my older candles. Like I said a couple days ago, I'm going to be doing like some blast from the past reviews, like the older versions. It seems to me like those older candles just lasted longer. Like, they still had the big flames, the big tall flames, and burned nice and hot, but it seemed like their hourage that they lasted was just longer than the newer ones. Let me know if you guys have noticed that trend. As I'm burning some of my candles from last year, I'm just noticing, and maybe it's all in my head, it seems to me like they're lasting longer than the newer candles, and they're still burning just as hot and performing the same, but they seem to have a longer life. So let me know if that's just me or if you guys have noticed, but it performed perfectly. So would I repurchase Sparkling Berry Fizz? Yes, it is such a beautiful, deep berry scent. It is just such a good summer candle. There's a lot of blackberries down here in the South. People are always picking them. It just kind of reminds me of that smell, and it's just beautiful. Now, Sparkling Berry Fizz is gone, but the new 2.0 version or the remastered version, Sangria Berry Freeze. They're very similar. I'm hoping I enjoy this one just as much. So those are my thoughts on Sparkling Berry Fizz. Let me know if you burned this one last year, or if you still have it and you haven't burned it, you need to go ahead and burn it because it is such a good one. If you haven't picked it up, again, you can get the new version, Sangria Berry Freeze, in the POPTAILS collection now. So if you like this review, I would suggest going and get that collection because it's this candle kind of revamped and repackaged. They're essentially the same thing. So that is it for now. I will probably do a review on the Sangria Berry Freeze if I burn it, and let you know if they are identical or not once you burn them. But based on Cold Sniff, they are a tad different, but almost where it's indistinguishable. All right, so those are my thoughts on Sparkling Berry Fizz. Hopefully you like this old candle blast from the past review. If you guys don't like these older reviews, let me know down below and I'll stop doing them. I just think it's kind of fun to see some of the old candles. I know it's not relevant and you can't get them anymore, but all the candles I'm reviewing the old version of, there's a new and improved version out there that you can go and grab. So I just thought it would be kind of fun to review some of my older candles as I use them up. Again, let me know down below if you hate it and I'll stop. And that's it for this video, guys. I have a lot more reviews to upload again. I'm trying to get caught up by the end of the week. So I love you guys and I will see you in the next video. Bye!